Coach Vitello. Tony, what did you think of Drew being today, and why did you decide to bring him back after the delay?
To be honest with you, I didn't decide to bring him back out. He did. He wasn't going to accept. I didn't want to tell him. I mean, we had a good conversation last week, if you remember. He wasn't at a very high pitch count, but we scored some runs, fortunately, and just kind of told him the time is coming where we're going to probably ask more of him than he even wants. But today was kind of an in-betweener. He did so much to keep his body warm and his arm ready during that delay, and it wasn't too lengthy, but it was lengthy enough. I would have felt more comfortable taking him out, but we kind of met him in the middle and just gave him one more inning rather than probably wanted 2 or 3 more. But he really came down here and threw a simulated inning here and then another warm-up in there. So it was kind of almost like he threw 7 innings in his own roundabout way and got close to that 100-pitch mark, which you're trying to establish yourself as a starter, I guess. But overall, I mean, he looked good out of the gate, but I felt like he was picking up steam as the game was going on. I kind of saw him get that little extra pep in his step and some pitches coming out pretty nicely for him. So overall, a good day. Frustrating for him that he couldn't just pitch continually, but, to be fair, their pitchers probably more frustrated. I've been a part of that thing when it's the exact opposite in a regional game where it seems like when your guy's out there, it's raining, and when the other guy's out there, it's not raining as hard. But to be equally fair and bounce back to our side, Drew handled adverse circumstances pretty well, and overall, it was just good to see another Drew Beam outing.
Reese Chapman, 6 RBIs today. How good was it to see him have a day like that?
Good to see him have that day, but more than anything, good to see him get some information where he can just relax and be true to himself, because he works so hard, and sometimes those guys that work so hard, it's because it means so much to them, and that can kind of get into overload mode on game day. Whereas on game day, you're better off just kind of letting that work pay off for you. And again, I think Blake takes as many swings as anybody in here. I've said that to you guys, but I think Reese is as diligent of a worker as we literally have on the entire roster. And he's such a good kid. He does anything you ask of him. So we're all cheering for him. But I think a big key to his success is just relaxing in the box and letting that work pay off. And he's been very good for us defensively. So maybe today's notification that going into conference play, we've got another weapon we feel on the position side of things.
I was going to ask about Dylan Drawling. I know last night you mentioned how comfortable he has been, but what's it been like to witness kind of that power and hit tool carry over into this year, being able to hit to all fields?
Yeah, I think a little bit of it is maybe not running at the ball as much, or not just being so eager to pull the ball. So able to use all fields, kind of like Blake Burke and KT are a little bit older than him, but he seems to be maturing quickly, and Reese showed it today too. It works to use the entire field. Simo did it, and Billy's done it several times. So now that Dylan is doing that and doing it with the added strength that he has over the course of the last 12 months that he's added, it's a pretty awesome combination to watch. And the other thing is he just seems to be, even more so than last year, just a pest for the other team with 2 strikes. A lot more kind of digging in the box with 2 strikes and willing to just battle. And those type of team at-bats that he's given us and some others have kind of made it a fun 1 to 9 to watch, regardless of who the 9 are that day.
1 or 2 more guys.
What kind of role do you see Braden Sharp having this year?
I don't know. It'd be nice if he'd eat an extra bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch there during breakfast. He might have a homer there. I know it was the deepest part of the park, but he's a lean, strong guy, and he's done everything that's asked of him. But if he would, kind of get on board, I think, with adding a little bit more strength and a little bit more weight, I think the hitting part could really be nice for him. It's a good swing. He's super athletic in the outfield. It's just anytime you get a left-handed pitcher, just saying that phrase right there, left-handed pitcher, everybody's ears perk up or eyes open up, and there's a rare commodity there. And he was a high-profile lefty in the heart of some of the best, I hate saying the best, baseball in Texas. Those people in Texas might drive all the way up here and do something, but pretty special high school career, and so he's capable of really anything here. It's nice to see him get out there and throw the ball the way he was with conviction, especially after kind of a long delay. We hit for a while before he came up.
Where are you pitching-wise, kind of heading into tomorrow?
Combs will start, and it was semi-intentional, but that Combs-Snead combination was good on Sunday or on last Tuesday. So on Sunday we'll kind of look to use that. But you want to be careful about scripting anything ahead of time too much. Combs will have the first inning, and I'm sure he was frustrated he didn't get one more inning on Tuesday, but now he realizes it helped him get back out there this Sunday. And then Snead should be fully rested and ready to go again. But also we were thinking about using Phillips today. He'll be back ready to go, and it's time to get Stamos out there. I thought today would be the day. So I would look for us to use those 4 guys to be up front, and there's a couple others that are available as well.
Thanks, Tony. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.